So coming to the top of your mat, taking the feet hip distance parallel, pick up all 10 toes. Gaze down at your foundation, spread the toes as wide as you can. And then setting them down, here comes the rain here, set them down, pinky toe all the way. Try to keep the big toe up, just see if you can. And then plant the big toe down. Let the energy from the feet planting into the mat draw up through the shins, engage your kneecaps, lift them up, which will engage the quads. Draw in the glutes at the same time you pick up that pelvic floor, draw the belly in. See if you can draw it up like you could draw it all underneath the rib cage. Take a moment here to lift the shoulders up to the ears, roll them down the back. Allow the arms to drop naturally beside the body. The chin is even, parallel with the mat, and we're stretching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Close down the eyes here. From head to toe, just like that hourglass of sand. Just bring to mind that sand slowly dropping the weight from the top all the way down to the foundation. So whatever thoughts are in your mind, whatever worries, whatever to-do list here, just like the hourglass, let them wash from the mind through the body to the feet and out into your practice. Draw the hands to prayer as you close down the eyes. Maybe set a small intention, a one-word intention for this practice, for this day. Take a nice full breath in through the nose. Release that breath slowly out of the nose. And then 3 half sun salutations here. So blinking open the eyes, let those arms extend out to the side and up. Find the prayer as you reach and extend through the side body. And then exhaling, bring that prayer through heart center, nice straight spine as you come to that half lift. Pause in that half lift here. Spine is straight, you've got this nice L shape, gaze is straight down. Keep the body as it is and just drop the fingertips down to your mat or your block. Forward fold, belly onto thighs, bend the knees as much as you need to, drop the head down. So really compress the front body onto those thighs. Find that half lift one more time, extending the heart forward. Take a fold over the legs. Press into your foundation, bend your knees, bring yourself up, arms continue out, arms go overhead, find the prayer, maybe the arch, the little back bend, and hands through heart center, we fold again. So use your breath, one movement per breath. Inhale, get long on your half lift, and exhale, release all the air on your fold. Press through the feet, bend through the legs, reach the arms up. Take again that baby back bend. And once more, we find our folds. With the in-breath, we find our half lift, shoulders back onto the back body. Exhale fully, we fold again. And then we bring it all the way back up. Arms extend up, hands to the heart. Adding on our lunge here. On the inhale, reach up. This time, swan dive forward. Extend the arms out to the side. Keep the back straight as you hinge from the hips. Find your fold. Find your lift. Find your hands on the block or the mat. Step back with the right foot. Runner's lunge first. So set it up. Allow some space between the feet. Press into your hands. Straighten the spine. Lift the heart. Then drop the knee down. Hands to the thigh, press the thigh away. Straighten out the hips and then lift the arms. Beautiful. Circle back down to your block or the mat. Lift the back leg, send the left leg back. Find your plank pose, pause in your plank. Then drop the knees down. Take it all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes for your baby cobra. Oh, that feels good after abs. And then lower down. Press back through your table to your dog. Spend a moment here in your dog just to pedal out the feet, to begin to warm up the ankles, the Achilles, the calves, the hamstrings. Press the hands down and away towards the top of your mat, getting the weight out of the wrists. Then look at your thumbs, walk the feet to the top of the mat, to your fold, to your half lift, and to your fold. We'll take the opposite side, so hands to blocks or the mat. Step it back, find your runner's lunge first. So if you're using blocks like I am, press the palms into the blocks, straighten through the arms, lift the chest. Nice stretch through the left hip flexor. Good. Drop the back knee. Bring the hands to the thigh. Press the thigh away as you square off the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Circle back down. Right foot steps back to meet the left, plank pose. Hold your plank for a full breath. Then drop the knees down, hands to the mat, elbows in, lower down once more, cobra pose. Stretch the heart forward. Lower slowly, press back through table, and find your dog. Pedal it out once more. Maybe you have a little bit more flexibility now in the back of the legs. Draw the belly in. Let the head hang. Nice. From here, look at the thumbs. Walk the feet forward. Find your fold. Find your half lift. And fold down again. Inhale, reach the arms out and reach the arms up overhead. Find the arc in the spine. And this time, forward fold down. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Come back, right side, right foot steps back and drop the knee. Lift the arms. Just here. As you bring the hips forward, feel again the stretch in the right hip flexor. Reach up. Circle the hands down. We're going to straighten the front foot for the hamstring stretch. So if you're using blocks, bring them underneath the shoulders. Lift the front toes. Press through that heel down and away. Keep, again, the belly in, the spine nice and straight. Look past the toes. Take a full breath. Walk the hands forward, come back to that low lunge. Take a moment to lift the back foot. If you can reach back to reach for the foot or the pant leg, draw it in for the quad stretch. If not, just bring the heel up towards the glute, or maybe coax it by tapping the toes and drawing the heel in. So anytime we work the hamstrings, we kind of want to stretch out the quads at the same time. Good. Releasing that, bringing the foot back down, lift the back knee, plant the right hand inside of the left foot, take a nice open twist to the left, stack through the shoulders, gaze can be down at your foot or it can be up at your thumb. Take a full round of breath. Circle that hand down to frame the front foot. This time, step it forward to your fold, to your half lift, to your fold. Plant the hands. Let's take the left leg back, drop the knee using blocks, press into your blocks or your fingertips, lift the chest, sink the hips forward, find the stretch there in the psoas. Full deep breath. And as you exhale, walking the hands back as you straighten the front leg, half splits, lift the right toes towards the ceiling. Press down into that right heel and press it away. Draw the belly in as you lean forward, heart to big toe. Take a full breath and let it go. Walking back forward, right foot comes back down. We come back into our runner's lunge. Again, setting it up, nice and tall spine. Take that left heel towards the glute. Your choice, you can reach back to grab for the foot. You can hold the heel in close to the glute, or you can take that coaxing, tap the foot, lift the heel. So just see if you can work into sensation into the left quad. Take a nice full breath. Let the breath go. Good. Bring the foot back down to the mat. Fingers to the mat, lift the back knee. Plant the left hand this time and take the side stretch to the right. Just watch that your right knee is not caving or falling over to the right. See if you can keep it stacked right over the ankle. Stack through the shoulders. Again, option on the gaze. Circle the hand down. This time, step it back, plank pose. Hold the plank for a breath. Then press into the palms, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Make any movement, shift through the hips, walk it out. One more full deep breath in, slow breath out. Bring the big toes together in the center of your mat. Find some stillness here. And on the inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Press through the hands, get some nice length going here. Then bend the knee, stack the hips, keep the shoulders forward. Make some circles into the hip joint. And reverse that. Come back to your 3-legged dog. Push those hands away, get nice and low. And then as you inhale, draw that knee in towards the chest. Take it over to the left elbow. Back, extend. Inhale brings it center. Extend it back. Last time. Knee comes to the right elbow. Hold. Then set it down. So we're coming into pigeon here. The right knee, right wrist come together. Look back to see that the left leg is long behind you. Press into the palms, lift the chest. Now, center the hips so that you're not rolling over. And my heel is right into my groin. It is not, my shin is not parallel. So I don't have the pressure on my knee. If this doesn't feel good, take seated or reclined pigeon. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, relax into the pose. Maybe stack the fists to rest the head. Keep a flex in that upper foot. And just breathe into the right hip socket. Full breath here. Option again for the quad stretch by bending into the left knee, drawing it to the left glute. Just extra credit. Replant the hands. Now this time we're going to roll onto that right hip and we're going to swing the back leg out to the side and forward. And then we're going to plant that left foot on the outside of the right thigh. So sitting up nice and straight. So the back leg swings from the back to the side forward. The right leg is still in the same position. Good. So you're seated. Draw the knee into the chest as you interlace around the shin. Use that to bring length into the spine. Soften through the shoulders. Hug that left knee with the right elbow. Take the left hand behind you. Find some length again. And take a twist to the left. So as you hug the left knee in, let that left hip kind of roll up with you so that you feel that nice stretch from the outer hip and the muscles, the piriformis in the glute there. Big breath. Beautiful. Release that. Take a little counter stretch over to the right, both hands to the right. Just take a little bow. Coming up, release the left foot. We're going to make our way back to downward facing dog. Arrive in your dog, pedal it out again. And we'll switch over to the left side. So big toes together in the center of the mat. Press your hands back and away. Lift the left leg up long. Find the length. Stack the hips, bend the knee, stack the hips, shoulders forward. Take some hip circles. And reverse it. Keeping the core nice and tight, we'll go back to our three-legged dog first. Then we're going to draw that knee across the body to tap the right elbow. Inhale sends it back nice and long, three-legged dog. Bring it knee to nose, center, core plank. Inhale fully, press it back, three-legged dog. This time, left knee, left elbow. Pause here for the breath. And then take that left knee down towards the wrist. Slide the right leg back. Look back just to make sure it's nice and straight. Even out the hips. Press into the palms. Drop the shoulders down the back body. Proud pigeon. So maybe you also feel a little stretch in the front body. Good. And then take it down. So hips are level. You can stack your palms here. Let the elbows go wide. Rest the forehead on the stack of the hands. Even out the breath. If you did so on the other side, you want to bend the back knee and just bring the foot up to the glute. A little 2 for 1 there, hips and quad. And on your next inhale, release that foot back down if it's up. Place the hands right underneath the shoulders. Press your way up. Sit over onto that left hip now as you swing the right leg out and around to the top of the mat. And then plant the foot on the outside of the left thigh. So full range of motion into that hip there. As you arrive, hug the knee in, straighten the spine. So this time we'll use the left elbow to hug around the right knee as we extend the right fingertips behind us. Find length, then take the twist. Over to the right, soften that back shoulder tip down, belly is in. Nice full deep breath. And we let it go nice and slow. Bring the head around to the front first. Release the elbow. Take the counter twist. Both hands over to the left this time. Take a bow to the left. Nice. Coming back up. Take the right foot out. So we're just going to come onto our shins. Knees together. And your choice here. Taking that block in front of you. We're going to take child's pose, knees together, finding that egg shape with our body, rounding and bringing space into the spine. So nice and slow, bring the belly to the thighs. Rest the head on the block or your mat. Allow the arms to be beside the body, palms up, allowing that to really round and let your shoulder tips almost melt down to the mat. Maybe rock along that third eye center. And then bring your focus back to your breath. The breath is constricted in the front body, so use this time to really breathe into the full capacity of your lungs, flaring the back ribs, expanding the back lungs here, really puffing up the back body. And then let the breath go nice and slow as the body melts onto the mat. We'll close our practice here this morning. If you're fortunate enough to have extra time to stay just to center and ground, turn your device off, enjoy a few moments here. Otherwise, have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy that nice big moon that's out there showering us with all of its brightness, all of its energy. I'll see you Monday. Namaste.